Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. Hopefully today we can get out from our loan. So we did do a clean out earlier today in the last episode, and now we are trying to get the second clean out of the day, and hopefully we can get a little bit ahead of our loan and so on and so forth. So I mean, basically that's all we can do. So this, I believe, should be the last truck. We may have to do 1.5 trucks, I'm not for sure. But in the last episode, after it was done, I smelted all the gold, and we ended up with $72,000. So that wasn't too terribly bad. So if we can pull out another 66, I think it was, 66 or 67 ounce clean out, we should be fairly well. We need $19,000 for the rent of the machines, and then we need $5,000 or $6,000 for the loan payment, and then we also need the provisions of rent, which is basically, well, it is 30%, and we can only figure that out once the gold has been done. I haven't found any nuggets this trip or this round, so that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. But anyway, we're back from camping. We got back on Tuesday afternoon, and everything went swell. So we'll be going actually next week, the week after the 4th. So happy 4th of July, whenever that happens. This episode actually should be close to it, if not a little bit after. So happy 4th of July, and if you are not from the U.S., happy July 4th. Hopefully that day's great for you. If you don't know, 4th of July is basically just when the U.S. got its independence from the U.K. or Britain or whatever you want to call it. And that's when we became our own country and stuff like that. Independence Day is basically what it's called. That's what we call it anyway. But anyway, so that's the 4th. We're going camping the 13th, I think it is. If it's not the 13th, then it's somewhere in there. And so we'll be gone for that week. And then we'll be, we'll be home for a bit until August 13th, and then we're going back camping. And I got to tell you what, when we went camping, it was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it really was. The fish wasn't cooperating as good as it should have, or they should have. But it was fantastic. It was good to be out and have a fire going. Get some good old hot dogs on the fire, stuff like that. It was just absolutely fantastic to sit and relax. It was only 2 days, but definitely needed. So I honestly can't wait until the next trip, which, like I said, is next weekend. And we'll be leaving on Sunday and coming back on Thursday. So, a little short one, basically a week. And then in August, it'll be a full week. So Sunday to Sunday. So, I mean, extremely excited and just can't wait. But anyway, that should be the last dump truck we need. I want to get the front loader and go in there and start cleaning things up, and then we should be able to start moving some more ground, moving more dirt and stuff like that. I couldn't quite tell where we were. 62, yeah, I think we're gonna need another dump truck, which is fine. But yeah, I want to get the front loader in and then start doing some more stuff like that. I really wish we could afford a Frankenstein and then just, have it faster as well. But that is a little bit, that's a long ways in the future, is what that is. So we'll just have to wait and see for that. But we're definitely going to try to probably get all of this dirt since it's already here. And then I want to buy the next claim. I don't necessarily want to stay here, so we'll basically just pay the rent. But I do, however, want to go to the next claim, and I think that is $1 million. But of course, hopefully this dirt will stay here, or we'll find good dirt and stuff like that to pay off the loan and actually own the equipment. So then we'll only have to pay for the rent of the gold. and then after that we should be pretty much squared away as far as that is concerned. So with that being said, that is the plan. Hopefully that plan works out. It shouldn't take too long to pay off the loan. I mean, we may even be able to pay it off this episode. Maybe not. I may wait until like the next episode or tomorrow in the game and see how that goes. But like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. And the reason of that is so that we don't cut ourselves too terribly short, and we don't, you know, go back into the negatives. We did go in the negatives last episode, and so we had to sell some of the ore, which is only 40% of what you get, but we couldn't get any money, so I had to sell, I think, like 8 ounces or so to get 8 grand or whatever it was. So that's what we had to do. I mean, it is what it is. So with that being said, we have that loan to pay, we have the rent to pay off. What I want to try to do is slowly buy equipment, or the machinery, or not the machinery, but the wash plant, and then start returning the trommel, or no, not the trommel. What do I rent? We're renting the shaker. Oh, and the conveyor belts. That's what we're doing. And the duplex jigs. So the duplex jigs are, I think, 45 or 46,000 a piece. So that's 90,000 right there, and then so on and so forth. So we should be fine. I mean, like I said, it's going to take a few episodes just to make sure that we're not cutting ourselves too close. But as soon as we get this loan paid off, we'll just have the 19,000 of rent for the machines, and then we will have the gold. So shouldn't be too bad. Should be saving a lot of money. Like I said, I think the loan is only like $6,000 a day, which isn't bad, but it's not great. So I think when we pay it off, it'll be 110,000. I think it is. But that's just the way this game is loans definitely get you what you want, but it's definitely not profitable, because you pay back 100% more, or interest is 100%, which is insane. So with that being said, yeah, don't get loans. I said I wasn't going to get a loan, but I just wanted them. We had to get like 50,000 because we kind of screwed ourselves, and so because of that, we got a $50,000 loan, or 56,000 or whatever it was, and so that's why we have a loan. But anyway, we have 3 days till summer, so it's still spring. It is 19.8 degrees Celsius. It's actually quite warm. I think that would be, what, about 60s, I think, in Fahrenheit. Maybe a touch less. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, with that being said, that is the last truck we got. So let's go over here and put that in. And then in the next episode, it will only need about 5 trucks, so nothing too major. But we'll dump this in, and we will go from there. I know that Out of Ore had another update, so we may have to check that out next week. I've been trying to figure out what games I want to play for next week, so on and so forth. So that is also cool. But that would be truck number 6, I do believe. Maybe it was number 5. I don't know. I can't keep track anymore. But here, let's see. So I'll put that down. We'll get into our handy-dandy mouse and keyboard. And let's see. So 82%. That's, I think it should be just enough to get everything ready here. What we will do is, in case this goes over, we'll pull this out and just throw it in the truck. Actually, you know what? Let's put it right there. Beautiful. And then we have another bucket right here. So we'll put that in. I think the only way to do that is you have to have your, what is it? You have to have the trailer to turn it in. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I could send that back. We're not using it, as you can see. I didn't seem like we needed it or anything, so I mean, it was only putting like a gallon or so in it a second or something like that. It wasn't. Oh, what in the world happened here? Okay, I am sorry about that. I don't really know what happened. The game crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it like closed out. Anyway, so I was filling this up, but then I decided not to because it wasn't doing exactly as fast as I wanted it to, so I decided to go against it. We need 6% more. Hopefully that's enough. I think it's 1% per 10% of this, so we will see. It may be enough. If not, then we'll have to go get it. We'll probably just clean it out anyway because we don't have that much time. Alright, let's see. So it's done pouring in, so we can actually turn that off. Yes. If you really cared about it, turn that off and turn that off. Let's see. So 97, 98. Nope, it'll be perfect. Actually, 98, 99. And of course, we're just going to wait until it pops up. There we go, just like so. And then we come over here and put that power slitter on. Power splitter. Pull them out so that we're only having power and water to the dealios at the bottom. Here, let's turn on a flashlight. There we go. Oh, nope, put that down. 3. It's going to get dark very quickly, actually, which kind of sucks, like I said. But it is what it is. And that actually kind of hurt. I just scratched my lip with my teeth, right? Everybody does that. And I have a sore on my lip. I don't know if it's like a zit or something, or if I got a bug bite, or what it is. It's been hurting a little bit, not gonna lie. I tried to pop it the other day, but it moved. So like it moved the juices or whatever in it. And I don't really know what it is. Oh well. Is what it is. So luckily, knock on wood here, and knock on wood, nothing has broke, so that's good. That is something that we can use for us and not against us. So that's always a plus. We'll get all this squared away. Oh, and then, if you guys want to be the first to hear, even though you won't be the first to hear, but this will be the first people I tell, I guess. I did get another job today. It'll be up in the woods, rocking roads and spreading rock and stuff like that, running water truck and so on. So basically, I said that a few weeks ago. I said that we were going to try to go for a log truck job, and had the interview, and everything was okay. It was just, it seemed like a interrogation process instead of an interview, and I didn't really care for the atmosphere, you know, so I turned that one down. Actually, I never really turned them down. I just didn't call back. They already offered me the job and everything, but I pretty much just So I basically canceled that, and then we went on, and I got another job, basically the best trucking job in the woods around these parts of where I'm from. And so we got that one done. Going to be filling out paperwork eventually. I'm not exactly sure when. Probably next week or so. And so yeah. Now, what does that mean for you guys? That means that it's going to be very interesting with the. It's going to be very interesting with how the scheduling is going to work. So we're going from 3 days off to 2 days off. So right there, that's going to be cutting down a day, and then we're going to be working 50, 60 hours a week. So if you guys didn't know, YouTube takes actually quite a bit of time. That is not what I wanted. So YouTube takes a lot of time to record. These videos here take probably about an hour to get everything done. And then to be everything, or to get everything else done, it takes probably about another hour or so to edit and upload and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try my best to keep up with the 5 days a week. If it can't happen, then we'll see what happens. But I do know that this job is going to help me out financially better and stuff like that, just because of all the overtime and stuff like that. Now, wintertime, It'll slow down, of course, because, well, it snows in the winter and everything else. So in the wintertime, we'll be back up to, 5 days a week and so on and so forth. But in the summertime, I was told that it's very busy, 50, 60, sometimes 70 hours a week. And I'll only have, like, Saturday, Sunday off instead of all of them, right? So we'll have to basically just wait and see how that works. Like I said, I'll try to get as many videos up as humanly possible. If I can get my wife's help to start editing and uploading and stuff like that, then we shouldn't have a problem. But I haven't told her this yet, so we'll have to wait and see and go from there. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that if anything does change, that's what's going to happen. Now, with that being said, let's get this one out of there. Thank you. But with that being said, everything should be a-okay. Channel's not going anywhere. It's just, the work days are changing and stuff. And of course, maybe a little bit rocky until we get used to it. And of course, that was definitely a pun intended. And I didn't even realize that was going to happen until I said that. And if you didn't get the pun, it's because I'll be driving a dump truck spreading rock. And, well, I said it might get rocky. Anyway, besides the point. So we'll try to figure everything out. That's just kind of like a news update or channel update or whatever the hell you want to call it. And we just wanted to let everybody know that if the videos do slow down, that is why. It's not because I want it to slow down. It's just because they have to slow down because I don't have time to edit and upload and everything else. So, like I said, videos will still come out. They just may be very, like I said, I'll try to get my wife to upload and stuff like that and see if she can do that for me and so on and so forth. So, if they're, shorter videos or whatnot, then, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys don't get mad at me, because that's not very cool, man. But anyway, we'll see what we can do about it, and hopefully everything will be a-okay. Oh, I was like, wait, I thought that was the other one. I was like, we just filled that or changed that. Why is that like that? But anyway, like I said, that is basically the new game plans. We're just trying to wait and see exactly what happens. And we will go from there. There we go. We'll pull that one out. Apparently my wife is bored or something because she keeps texting me. And, I told her not to text me on this number. But for some reason, she still texts me on this number. But anyway, like I said, so we're just changing the work days. We're changing jobs. And it'll be interesting to see. And of course, it may be a little bit until I get used to the job and stuff. But like I said, wintertime should be fine. Wintertime, they said it was only going to be about 40, 50 hours a week instead of 70. So we'll definitely see how it goes. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know first that some things may be changing. And maybe not necessarily for the better. What I want to do, now back to the game, what I want to do is I want to take this bucket here. This bucket should be the top, and it'll tell us if it's good gold or not. And then after that, we'll just all dump it in there because it all should be fine. 229, so I want to put that in there just plain Jane alone and see how much gold is in it. There we go. We'll put that one in there. Already up to 5 ounces. Now, we were averaging about 6.5, maybe not even that much, about 5.5 to 6 ounces per bucket in that other, in the mobile wash plant. We're up to 14. And we got 16.36 ounces of gold in that top bucket there. So that's absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, we'll start doing these full bore here. There we go. If it gets done in time. What is this one? This one full? No, it isn't. So they're all emptied. Then we'll have to go and get them all squared away. 115, so that was probably a duplex jig if I had to guess. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. So it'll be, like I said, it's going to be a big change of pace. It's going to be lots of fun, I think. You know, everybody told me that this company I'm going for is a ton of fun, and I've never heard anything bad about this company, so that's also another plus. And so we'll just have to wait and see. 2 buckets and 2 buckets. And maybe, if I can, maybe I'll try to get like a GoPro or something and show what I do and stuff like that. It'll be, like I said, it'll be primarily in the woods and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. And we will definitely... Why did I do that? Let me know, and I'll see what I can do. But anyway, with that being said, we're up to 38 ounces of gold. Doesn't seem like we're necessarily on the hot spot for sure. It's not very promising, it doesn't seem. But we've still got some. If it averages out to be about 60 ounces a bucket, that's or not a bucket, but 60 ounces altogether, then I guess we can't complain too terribly much. Bucket, 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 bucket. And there's a bucket up there. Okay, so it should all be fine. I need to hire some workers, but I just don't have the money right now. You definitely ain't getting health insurance, that's for sure. Alright, let's see. 50 ounces. So we got 35 ounces yet to go, or 35%. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some... Maybe we'll go get some good stuff here. 53. It's kind of halting, so that's not necessarily great. 3%, so that'd be 57.699 ounces. It's not the greatest, but it is what it is. It's like I said, you know, it's basically all top dirt. It's nothing major, but it is what it is. What's the fuel like? 45, and that one is damn near full. 77. I think that one's getting a little bit lower, but I think we should have fuel in there. So let's get this bad beast turned around and let's go to town. Because as soon as we get to town, sooner we can start mining again. I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to mine, like when I'm off camera, getting everything ready. I think I'm going to try to do it at night. Because I noticed in the last episode that actually just uploaded or came live or went live or whatever you want to call it, the music one, I think that it was a little bit too dark, and I forgot, for some reason YouTube makes your videos darker. I don't know what it is. Like, it looks fine with me and everything else, and then once it hits YouTube, there we go, goes dark. And so that is out of my control. There's nothing I can do about it. It's like their processing deal or something, whatever, makes it dark. And like I said, I can't do anything about it. It sucks, but it is what it is, essentially. And so what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to mine at night and then record during the daytime and go from there. But with all that being said, of course, it's just... It all depends. Now, there is work lights. I can record at night. I'm just going to have to buy some work lights. That's fine. We're just going to have to see what we can do. Let's not turn on or turn off the battery so they're not dying. So we don't have to buy a battery. That'd be great. There we go. $2,000, of course. Okay, let's go back in here. Sell magnetite. So it's $7.33 or $7.33 an ounce. So that'd be nice. Let's see. The upgrade, that's $1,200. So it's all... Oh, that one's... Okay, so that one's more, of course. But yeah, we need to start getting some of the magnetite squared away and stuff like that, so we're not, you know, we're not damaging our money here. I think that would probably be the best thing to do, is trying to secure the gold and not lose as much, or at least that's what I believe would be the best. But anyway, with that being said, how much fuel is in that? Not very much. You know what? Let's just put that in here. There we go. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I also need to buy the fuel storage tank so it delivers at midnight. That'd be nice. That'd be nice indeed. Basically, we have a lot of things to buy. We really do. Instead of renting everything, we have to buy that. And so I have to destroy all the stuff to put it back. What did I say? The conveyor belt, the feeder or the hopper, and then the shaker, and then the duplex jigs. So it's only 5 things for $19,000. And that's what's insane. So, like I said, it is what it is. It's just, I don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh, open that. Where'd the gold go? Where'd the gold go? Hello? Oh, there it is. Just barely saw it, I tell you. Good work. I always try to find new places to put, like the gold bars and stuff for thumb. Oh, and then you miss it like that. There we go. That wouldn't be terrible if we can get it figured out. Just have them aligned. And then eventually, as soon as we own everything and all we're doing is buying fuel, I have a few ideas of what we can do. Of course, that may be a bit, but I think you can even... I think what we can do is we can even do it now, except we need money for, like I said, the rent. But you don't have to pay rent on the gold if you don't clean out. So if you just kept it all in buckets, I don't think you have to pay rent for that, because you don't know how much gold you have until you what and clean it all up and stuff like that. So with that being said, that may very well be do what we do, okay? So that wouldn't be terrible. It's a little crooked, but that's basically the best you're gonna get. So far we spent $6,000 on gold smelting prices. So we also need to drop that down. But basically, the only way to get magnetite is to mine. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, next week we should be doing... we may do it out of ore. They added some new stuff. It's updated. The Long Dark, of course, is updated. So we'll be doing one of them. What else? There is... Oh, and I'm going to have to get that done this week, too, because, like I said, we're going camping. Let's see. So we do a Long Dark, Out of Ore, Gold Rush. I think we got a farm sim we have to do, and Stranded Deep. I think that would be the 5th episode. I think. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, so let's see. So if we can get this just perfect, like, oh, nope, not close enough, and nope, not close enough, and nope. Of course, that's too close. Beautiful. All right, so 15.9. It's not. This is a little better. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now of course we're going to leave that behind because we don't need it, and then we're just going to kind of do a J turn here. Turn that off or else it's going to yell at us. Alright, let's see. So it's 9 o'clock. We're going to the bank. I love how the bank is open at 9 o'clock. That's lovely. And then you're going to just... helps if you keep the parking brake stocked. See, look, I saw that. Okay, so let's see. $21,000, $21,000, and $18,000. So that's not bad at all. We're going to be over $100,000 for the first time. $128,000. Let's see. The loan, we have $100,000 due. How much is the payment? Oh, $9,000. Okay, I thought there were $5,000. So if we wanted to pay off the loan, we could pay that off. We'd have $28,000. Let's see. I can't do it yet, and I only can't do it yet because I don't know how much gold we're gonna be taking a big chunk out of money because it's going to be paying a lot of to the gold guy or Uncle Arnold here. No, I was going to check it, but we're already gone. We'll check it next week or next episode when we clean out. But if we can, I think if we can get enough gold, we will. Well, here, let's turn on some lights so we can see something. I think if we get enough gold, we will pay the loan off and then keep enough money for the rent for like a few days. And then as soon as, the rent for the machines, and then for a few days. I think it's only like, I think it's 19,000. I'm not 100% sure now. But then if we can have a few, like 3 days, then we'll just do nothing but, like, I will go buy some buckets for $5 a piece. And then we will just clean out and go until we can do that. And then we'll sell all the gold at once, and then that's how we'll pay the old man, and so on and so forth. But anyway, with that all being said, that's going to be the plan. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one because apparently I can't do it without saying it all in order. And I'll see you then. And you all, take care.